So I've kind of recently just started paying back my student loans. Maybe repayment started for me last September, August, somewhere around there. After COVID, after them trying to figure out if they're going to do student loan forgiveness, et cetera, et cetera. The other day I went on a rabbit hole and just discovered that a lot of people were having issues where they thought they were repaying their loans, and really what they were paying was interest. And really what this whole series is going to be about is making sure that we don't pay just interest and we're actually paying on our principal, because that's what we really want, right? We don't want to be paying these things forever. We don't want to be paying student loans for 25 years and have nothing to show for it. So just a couple of quick tips. You definitely want to make sure that you're looking at your monthly statement. If you look at your monthly statement, you can see how much interest is accrued since the last payment, how much your monthly payment for each individual loan group. So see how much that monthly payment is as well. So what I would advise is to create some sort of spreadsheet so you can see all of this and see how much money is going towards the principal each month and that interest. So the first part of your payment is fees. Fees could include anything like a late payment or anything of that nature. Next is going to be your interest, and then after your interest, then you'll finally get to the principal. So for right now, I just want to give you an idea of what my plan is like. My total balance at this current day and time is $34,662.78. As you can see, the accrued interest as of a couple of days ago is $1,676.34. So really, this whole process, that's what you want to keep an eye on. How much interest you're accruing, and if you can keep up with the interest on a monthly basis, you'll be hitting your principal more often. And that's what we want, right? We don't want to be paying these guys more money than they deserve. That's just what it is. That's how it's going to be. I'm currently under the extended graduated repayment plan. That's typically, I believe, about 20 years. I will switch and I will still pay additional payments, but at the moment I do have other things I'm trying to pay off, like my car loan, small amount of consumer debt. It's not a lot. I'll be done with that in maybe a month or two. So right now, that's the only reason I'm in this plan, so that my required monthly payment is as low as possible and I can still pay extra if I want to / need to. So now we'll take a look and see how my money has been allocated over the last several payments to see how much money is actually going towards the interest and see how much money is going towards the principal. You'll see that most of it is actually going towards interest. Now if we take a look at a more broad view, you can see now that on a monthly basis, no more than $10 has gone towards any of the principal. If you understand how interest is actually calculated, it's capitalized on student loans. So what that really means is whatever interest you accrue over the month, or actually it's accrued daily, whatever interest that you accrue and is not paid off for that month, it actually gets added on to your principal balance. And now that new balance accrues interest. So you can see how most people are actually in the game of paying a lot of interest and never touching their principal. So depending on your loan provider, you definitely want to make sure that you understand how your interest is accrued and how your payments are allocated. So I have Nelnet, and we'll take a look and we'll see that currently I'm under the standard allocation plan. So what that means is whatever amount I pay each month, there's a set amount for each loan group that I have to pay. According to the standard allocation plan, any extra money that I pay gets paid across all loans in this account, starting with the highest interest rate. So that still gets proportionalized across all those loans. So if we can see, I made an extra payment this month of $300. The interest that had already accrued on that specific loan was $393.62. Since that specific loan had more interest accrued on it, that extra payment was still going to go towards interest just because of the way that student loan payments work. There's no way around it other than to keep up with interest. I did target a specific loan, and that's another tip. If you are going to make extra payments, try to target a specific loan so that you can pay that loan down. Now, whether you want to do the debt snowball effect or the debt avalanche, that's up to you. We'll go through that in another video. Just choose one and target that specific loan. So what I've done is I created a spreadsheet so that I can visually see what my loans look like, how they accrue interest, etc. I've calculated essentially what the interest for that month will be and what the interest will be if I paid bi-weekly. So 15 days out of the month, 15 or 16 days out of the month. So that gives you a better idea of, okay, how can I keep up with interest? Comment anything that you thought I missed or anything you want to see me talk about in a future video. And also subscribe if you want to follow me for more of these tips and follow me along my journey. Thanks, guys. See you.